Most people think pain begins in the body, but pain usually begins much earlier, in silence. Long before the ache in your neck, long before the stiffness in your lower back, long before the burning between your shoulders. It begins in the moments we don't notice. The way we sit without thinking, the way we lean forward toward our screens, the way we collapse into ourselves at the end of the day. Posture is not a position. It is a habit. And habits, repeated quietly over time, shape the body. Your body was designed to move freely, efficiently, and with balance. When posture supports that design, movement feels light, breathing feels deep, energy flows without resistance. But when posture slowly drifts away from balance, the body adapts. Not immediately, not dramatically. At first it compensates. Muscles tighten to protect you. Other muscles weaken because they're no longer used. Joints begin carrying loads they were never meant to bear. And still you feel fine until one day you don't. The pain seems sudden, but the story behind it is long. Your head is heavier than you think. When it sits directly above your spine, your body handles it easily. But as the head drifts forward, even slightly, the load multiplies. The neck strains. The upper back tightens. The shoulders round inward. This is not weakness. This is physics. Your body does what it must to keep you upright. The problem is not one bad day. The problem is thousands of small moments stacked together. Hours at a desk. Scrolling on a phone, driving, watching screens, sleeping without support. None of these are dangerous on their own. But combined, day after day, they teach the body a new default. The body learns fast. Muscles that are held short for long periods forget how to relax. Muscles that are ignored forget how to engage. Over time, balance is lost. Pain is not punishment. Pain is feedback. It is your nervous system saying that something here requires attention. But modern life teaches us to ignore these signals. We stretch quickly. We crack joints. We push through discomfort. And the message grows louder. Posture-related pain is rarely about damage. It is about load. Load placed in the wrong places for too long without relief. Your lower back is not weak. It is tired. Your neck is not broken. It is overworked. Your shoulders are not stiff by accident. They are guarding. Breathing changes when posture collapses. The chest tightens. The diaphragm loses freedom. Breaths become shallow. This affects more than oxygen. It affects focus, mood, and stress levels. The body and the mind are not separate systems. They are one conversation. When posture closes the body, the nervous system shifts toward protection. This is why pain often feels worse during stress, and why relief often begins with awareness. Awareness is powerful, not because it fixes everything instantly, but because it interrupts unconscious patterns. The moment you notice how you're sitting, something changes. The moment you lengthen your spine, pressure redistributes. The moment you breathe deeply, muscles soften. Relief does not come from force. It comes from permission. Permission for the body to return to balance. Posture is not about being rigid. Rigid bodies break. Healthy posture is adaptable, alive, and responsive. Your body remembers how to do this even if pain has been present for years, even if stiffness feels permanent. The nervous system is changeable. Muscles respond to consistent signals. Small changes, repeated gently, reshape posture, not overnight, but reliably. Every time you sit with awareness, stand with ease, and move without forcing, you teach your body a new story. There is another layer to this story. Pain does not live only in muscles and joints. It also lives in memory. Your nervous system remembers every position you stay in too long, every movement you avoid because it once hurt. Over time, the body becomes cautious. It tightens before movement. It braces before effort. This protection is intelligent, but when it never switches off, pain stays. This is why posture correction alone is not enough. The body must feel safe again. Safety comes from slow, controlled movement, from gentle exposure, from consistency without force. Think of posture as trust. Trust between your brain and your body. When you sit upright gently, without strain, you rebuild that trust. When you stand tall without locking your joints, you rebuild that trust. Pain fades not because you fight it, but because the body no longer needs it. Many people believe they need perfect posture all day. This belief creates tension. There is no perfect posture, only changing posture. Stillness held too long becomes stress. Movement restores balance. The healthiest bodies are not the stiffest. They are the most adaptable. They shift. They adjust. They respond. Children do this naturally. Pain begins when movement disappears. Modern life asks us to stay frozen. Frozen at desks. Frozen in cars. Frozen in front of screens. The spine was never designed for this. It was designed to bend, rotate, and carry load dynamically. When posture locks the spine, tissues lose nourishment, blood flow reduces, signals become noisy, discomfort follows. Relief often begins with small motion, a gentle shift of weight, a slow rotation of the neck, a deeper breath into the ribs. These movements seem insignificant, but to the nervous system they are reassurance. They say you are safe to move, and when movement feels safe, pain loses its purpose. Posture during sleep matters too. 8 hours in a stressed position can undo a day of awareness. The body does not distinguish between day and night habits. It only records load. Support allows muscles to rest. Rest allows healing. Morning stiffness is not failure. It is information. Throughout the day, posture fluctuates with emotion. Stress tightens the jaw. Fear lifts the shoulders. Fatigue collapses the spine. Awareness makes these patterns optional. Posture improves when effort decreases. The strongest postures feel light. The body knows how to support itself. It only forgets when we interfere. Pain teaches patience. Sustainable relief comes from repetition and kindness toward your own body. Healing is not dramatic. It is quiet. One day you notice you stand longer without discomfort. Another day pain no longer dominates your thoughts. These are signs of change. Your body has always wanted this outcome. It has been waiting for attention. Now that you are listening, progress follows naturally. Let posture be fluid. Let movement be frequent. Let breath be deep. Pain was never the enemy. It was the guide. Now that you understand the message, you can move on with ease, confidence, and relief.